We have with us today Phoebe.
Yes.
And Phoebe is actually our student, and she has been with My Stretcher since primary 4.
I attended the English course because I get to learn all the skills that are required for academic writing. Because I don't get to learn this outside, I feel that it is very targeted. And personally, I'm the kind of person who needs a bit more guidance, and I really want to understand every single part so that I can apply it into my own writing. And for math, it's because I think that math needs a lot of practice, and I know that a lot of people buy assessment books, and yes, assessment books do give practice. They have a lot of questions for you, but the thing is, if you got this question wrong and you really don't understand the solution, or maybe they don't give you the solution at all, they just give you the answer, and you'll feel very lost. The only way to get it correct the second try is through guidance, and tuition really gives this because we have teachers that are very willing to give guidance.
My Stretcher, I suppose the teachers would have done that part, right? The explanation and all that. Yeah, I think you brought up a very good point about getting it wrong, but yet still do not know how to get it right.
Yes.
Or maybe you get it right somehow, but you may practice the wrong method.
Yes.
Right? So I think we always stress practice makes perfect, but if you were to practice wrongly, then you're perfecting the wrong method as well. Yeah, so I think the guidance is important, and we are glad that you benefited from the My Stretcher lessons. Yeah, going back to English, you were saying that it helps you quite a fair bit in writing, right?
Yes.
Why do you feel that writing is something that you need more practice? Is it something that you feel you're not very good at?
Yes, definitely. Can you guess the lowest score I got for my composition?
Wow! 21, 22?
I got 6.
Wow! Oh dear! Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
I wrote out of point or something,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, it was just bad.
Okay, you wrote out a point, and subsequently?
Subsequently, when I didn't write out of point, at that point of time, I was around the 20-30 range.
Okay.
Around I got like 22, 28, 26, but I didn't reach the 30 mark. And I felt a bit worried because it's my PSLE year. If I were to lose so much marks in composition, I would have to do really well for the rest of the components, and that's quite hard.
She's very strategic. So, did you manage to close the gap, like from 20 plus to 30 plus?
Yeah, definitely. Because there was once when I rewrote a composition, it got 26 marks, but I was not really contented because I felt that it was really good, but I got 26. So I rewrote it and I got 27, even though it's just 1 mark. But after that, things started going uphill. I started passing the 30 mark, and I think that's really because of the practice I got and all the writing exercises that the PSLE A-star writer gives. Primary school writing and secondary school writing are two different things. They require different skills. And writing, you need 2 basic skills, which is grammar and vocabulary. For grammar, the My Stretcher teachers will teach you how to vary the sentences and use the correct tense and stuff like that will be covered in all the lessons. While vocab is something that the teachers really emphasize. Like, I attend both the writing courses, like the reflective recount and the expository writing.
This is the secondary course, right?
Yeah.
So that course is conducted by, I think, Mr. Alvin Quack and Miss Marietta, right? How do you find their teaching?
Oh, the teaching is very engaging and it's really very informative. It's engaging because Mr. Alvin, he just talks very lively. He's very animated. They also give personal experiences that can actually provoke your thought on the topic, on the the question of the essay. And it actually increases our attention because we are engaged with the lesson.
What do they do specifically to make you feel very engaged and you don't fall asleep?
For Mr. Alvin, it's just his style of talking that's very engaging. Also, he shares a lot of interesting stories and jokes a lot with us. And for teacher Marietta, she uses the chat function. She's always like, "Oh, so what's the answer for question 3? Type it in the chat." I don't see any responses, and she actually reads out the responses, which is very fun. There are also funny little polls that they make spontaneously in the chat, so we can all participate and learn.
So is there any particular teacher that has left a deep impression on you?
Yes, definitely.
Do you want
It's
to
my math
mention them?
teacher, Mr. Su. Hi, Mr. Su.
Mr. Su.
Mr. Su, you're the best. Mr. Su is the best teacher you could ask for, okay? When you meet him for the first time, he's just like poker face. And he just seems very cold. But actually he's not. More importantly, he's really very committed, both to the lesson and to stuff outside the lesson. So when you ask him extra questions, he will also definitely reply. And there was one time I remember I didn't understand this one question, and he explained it to me on WhatsApp, and I still didn't understand. And that time was during I think lockdown or circuit breaker or something like that. So we had Zoom. So after Zoom, we stayed back and he prepared some materials to teach me with. Yeah, and that was kind of touching, and I was really thankful to him. I think I asked him more than 50 questions on WhatsApp.
Wow. Okay, you mean those were outside of the mind structure questions?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mr. Su really left a deep impression on you because he really went out of the way to help you.
Yeah.
Okay. And anybody else? Let's say for your English?
Definitely Miss Grace. She was my P6 writer teacher, and she's just very amicable, and she really mixes around with us like a friend. As I said in some of my speeches, she really marks compo after compo, rewrite after rewrite, and she gives very detailed feedback that is to the point, and it's not draggy. So I'm
Very
really
constructive feedback.
I'm really thankful to her. She pushed my marks up a lot, and I learned a lot from her.
Alright, so we're very happy that you have benefited a lot from attending mind structure classes. We hope that you continue to do so. Yeah. Okay, so we want to wish you all the best in your education journey. Alright, best of luck to you.
Thank you.